Now we get to finally dive into one of my selling points about Kenra Color, and it is our color portfolio. Kenra Color has such an array of beautiful colors that they are that can be interchangeably mixed. Wow. And that is what sold me about the color line. Their color saturation is phenomenal. Their pigment comes through, their direct dye, their indirect dye, it's phenomenal. We go ahead and open your color manual to page 13. That way you guys can follow along. Ooh, sorry, this got all put to the back. Oh my gosh, I gotta open it. So, one really cool thing about Kenra is that we follow an alphanumeric system. So we don't follow decimals, we don't follow figuring out what each number means. It's super confusing. That's one of my selling points also about Kenra, is that their line is so simple to read and so simple to understand. So we recognize that the number before the letter, of course, is the level of desired level. The first letter and or only letter is going to be the dominant color. The second letter, of course, is going to be the secondary color, which makes it so simple to understand. As you can kind of see in this representation, this is 5RV, 5 red violet, super simple, grab it and go. You know what I mean? And, oh, this is kind of weird to hold. Secondly, we're going to chat about all of our levels of color. So we range from levels 1 to 10. And if you guys notice, we're kind of missing the number 2. And do we know why we're missing level 2? Well, the level 2 in between 1 and 3 is actually indistinguishable to the naked eye. So we just decided to get rid of it since it's kind of a nuisance. We don't necessarily need it. Right. So as you guys can see, we have a lovely chart that tells us all of our levels at a natural state. In the middle, we have what is called our underlying pigment. As you can see, it ranges from the darkest red orange being at a level 1 all the way up to the lightest level of a pale yellow. These are the underlying pigments to the natural level. And in the third column, we see the lovely colors that will help neutralize our level also, ranging from green to blue all the way to violet. These are such a key component when coming to formulate, especially if your client wants to be a nice ash. You know she naturally pulls, a nice orange at a level 5. We're going to counteract with some blue to make sure we get that nice ashy color. Now, if she naturally is just super ashy anyways, which is a rarity, we're going to add some orange to add some depth. You know what I mean? This is a great component to follow when formulating. We're going to kick this puppy off. It's starting. Uh-oh. Where'd my color swatch go? Oh, ha! We're going to kick this puppy off with starting with our beautiful N series. Now, I say N as in natural, not N as in neutral. This is a very key component to remember because we do not lie on the ashy side and or just the warm side. We are primarily on the warmer side, and this is a natural state. Now, all of these beautiful colors give us 100% gray coverage and are a key component when formulating with gray coverage. We see are ranging from 1 to 10, these beautiful shades. And also, if you guys look closely, it does say P or D. Do we kind of have an idea of what that means? Right, so these specific colors come in either as a permanent or a demi-permanent. That is a key component to remembering when formulating for your clients. So moving on, we're going to go with our newest series. This is our NUA series. So this is actually equivalent to our triple ash. They're super duper ashy. They definitely have a nice smoky color to our 8, getting nice and dark towards the 3, and an awesome like mushroom brown right in the middle. This can also be also added to our formula when it comes to formulating gray coverage, and they give us a great, beautiful ashy overtone. Next we have our NA series and our NB series. So of course these start with N. This is our dominant shade. This is what we need to remember when formulating with gray coverage. These colors are formulated to have all of the three three key components as far as primary colors: red, blue, and orange. Red, blue, and yellow. So keep in mind when formulating, we need to have at least one of these three beautiful undertones or colors in our formulation. NA series, natural ash, gives a nice little subtle ash. It's great when just adding a little bit of neutralization. If you really want to kick up the power, add an NUA, or even switch on over to our SM series, which we'll talk about later. But yes, this is a great, nice, subtle ash. The NB series is one of my favorites. It gives you that like nice, warm, rich chestnutty color, but without adding so much red. Of course, you know, all clients are like, I want that beautiful chestnut with no red. I'm like, okay. Fortunately, we are able to create that with our NB series. And a little tip that I like to do to kind of enhance the pigment is start off with an NB and also add a little bit of B into the formulation also, because our B series is beautiful, but we'll talk about that later. Moving on to our RN series, this is our Red Natural and Copper Natural, our CN series. These are great, beautiful, natural redhead colors. They're super pigmented, super bright, and give that nice, either super strawberry blonde or just very vibrant natural red. Moving on. So these are our ash series. Now this is just straight up ash. This is great for gray blending or kind of like what I call shadowing. Put this on our gray colored clients and they will get rid of the undertone that isn't gray and kind of blend in our gray with it. So this is a great line when it comes to just kind of gray blending, kind of blending in and transitioning our clients into not necessarily needing color all the time. So you see some of them are permanent, some of them are demi, not all of them are the same. Keep in mind, like I said, pay attention when it comes to that. We also have our double ash, so this is a little bit more of a step up from our natural ash, just kind of gives a little bit of a kick and helps with neutralizing some of that warmth. Moving forward, so this is some of our cooler tones. So we're going to start off with the Red Violet series. So it's perfect. It's a nice mahogany color. I love doing this on my clients for the fall when they want a little bit of a change. It's easy to maintain, especially if they're starting at a level 5 or darker. It gives us like nice not iridescent, but nice like shiny purple. It's not over top and it's beautiful. It's a nice mahogany, like burgundy color. Here we have two of our toners as a part of our demi line, our 10V and 9PV. Perfect for blonding. Absolutely obsessed. I'm personally a blonde specialist, and these are my two top using or most utilized toners. They are incredible. They give a nice, very iridescent pearl overtone that gives my client just enough purple, you know, because they're like all about ash, just enough purple to say that they're platinum, and it's gorgeous. I love it. And also moving down, we have part of our rapid toners. We have our P, VP, SV, and GRBL. Now, all of these are rapid. They process super quickly. They're for a nice quick tone, and they give 100% coverage. Personally, my favorite is the B and SV. The B, the beige, oh my goodness, it's the most pearlescent, sandy, ashy color. It's the epitome of dirty blonde when dark enough, and I'm obsessed with it. The SV definitely gives you, the SV and VP give you that pearlescent, you know, kind of like shiny, almost like Elsa hair. It's beautiful. The Gold series, don't ever underestimate the Gold series. This is such an awesome series. It definitely needs to be utilized at all times. This can be added to other formulas to give you that nice rich base, to give you that almost shiny chocolatey color, but without necessarily adding maybe beige. You can add a little bit more of the Gold series to give it that little bit of like a sun-kissed type of twang. Of course, these are beautiful. And then our Gold Brown series, so it takes away a little bit of the goldness from the gold and adds a little bit more of a richness to it. This is the 5GB is also great when it comes to formulating natural redheads. I am one, which is why I talk about it so much. So I love to look for formulas that are able to create natural redheads, especially considering they're super hard to create. Ooh, yes, the Copper series, love this. So we have the 8C, 6C, and the 5C. These are super vibrant, super potent, beautiful, rich, give you the coverage that you need. They're a nice warm glow. They're definitely 8C is definitely strawberry blonde, and it is beautiful. I like to do it sometimes for my blondies that want to transition. I'll do it as a low light and just gives them like, a little subtle low light, and it just gives them that just enough of a honey color without me actually having to do like an all over color. It just gives them enough warmth to create that like soft honey blonde. It's beautiful. And the 7CG is one of my go-tos, copper gold, beautiful, gives you great coverage, gives you the vibrancy. It is stunning. Oops. Moving along, oh my gosh, one of my other, so pretty much the whole color line is my favorite. Moving along, we are looking at the brown beige series. So the reason why this is beige is because realistically, you can't really have a 10 brown. So starting at the darkest level as a 4, moving ourselves up to a 10. What's really, really cool is as this color line, as this level line moves up, the tonality almost turns into more of a violet and not necessarily a brown. And the 10B is perfect if you want that, I don't even know how to describe it, kind of blonde. It's just almost like a weedy blonde. It's beautiful. It's a great toner. Moving it down, our brown copper series, also another great series when it comes to creating natural redheads. That brown base with that copper overtone, that secondary color gives you the nice rich base, but almost like a copper hue. It's beautiful. So something that was super hard for me to figure out as a stylist is the reds. They don't last, they're super hard to keep, and they're also super hard to get rid of. But I had to stop looking when I found Kenra because their red series is phenomenal. It is super vibrant, super pigmented, it definitely lasts. So we have our traditional red series, which is our dominant series. And then we transition to the red series. So as you guys listened to earlier, that it's an alphanumeric system. So our first letter is the dominant color. The second letter is the secondary color. Oh, what's really cool about our RR series is that the first R, of course, is going to lift and deposit our beautiful red. Well, the second R is also a direct dye, just enhancing that red even more. Now, keep that in mind when you pull it out of the tube. It definitely is pink, and it's a little terrifying. But rest assured, you're going to get that 100% beautiful bright red color. And of course, ending it with our RCR Red Copper series. Definitely a great color to be mixed with a BC to kind of give you a little bit more of that red copper boost, but that darker brown base. Moving along, we have the RB and the RV series. Red brown gives you that nice rich mahogany color. I like to sometimes interchange with this with the VR series. So it gives me that red base, the red brown base, but then I kind of boost a little bit with a little bit of the violet just to give it a little bit more of like a punch. It's really pretty. The RV series, love that series too. Super vibrant. Can't go wrong with it. Oops. All right, so we're moving into the silver metallics, violet metallics, bronze metallic, and rose metallic. So at first, when I first started dealing with Kenra, I was a little intimidated by these swatches. I thought they were a little bit more fashion colors, and I was kind of unsure about the hold because, of course, direct dyes don't hold as well, but I was sadly mistaken. These colors are incredible. Standalone or interchangeably mixed, they are beautiful. Especially the ROM series. If you guys want that perfect metallic, rose metallic, oh my gosh, obsessed. It is beautiful, it is shiny, and it lasts. The BRM, the BRM. So that is, I personally like to add this to some of my clients that are at least 50 to 100% gray. I will add some of this if they're at least a level 8 or higher. It just gives that little bit more of a coverage, and it kind of gives like a shine, it's not like a typical shine. It's more like a metallic shine, which is, I don't know, it's just so pretty to me. And my clients are obsessed with it. It almost creates depth in the hair, but with also giving coverage. And it's, as you can kind of see, it almost has like a peachy color to it, which is just so beautiful to me. And I mean, all my clients love it. So, of course, the violet and silver metallic, if you're creating that perfect silver metallic vibe, that smoky vibe, perfect for you. And it also comes in permanents and demi-permanents. Rule of thumb. Oh gosh, these are some of my favorite toners. Is the Frost line. So the D, or not the D, wow, the 10 VBL and the DF. Oh my gosh, the Diamond Frost is so iridescent, and it looks, your hair shines like bright like a diamond. Literally, I'm not even kidding you. And the 10 VB, it just gives you that little bit of violet, but gives you that iridescent undertone. So it's almost like pastel. It's beautiful, and I'm obsessed. Love this stuff so much. Yeah, so if you guys aren't obsessed with the line already, well, you're going to here be soon. Does anybody have any questions about all of these beautiful colors? Great, I'm so excited for you.